Ready? At the end of the 5th Harry Potter book, author J.K. Rowling switched Harry's title from The Boy Who Lived to the idea of the Chosen One. Basically, what happened during the course of this book is that Harry found out that there was actually a prophecy related to the idea that he is supposedly the savior of the wizarding world. As the story continues into the 6th and 7th book, we watch Harry's epic journey as he tries to discover and defeat the all-time evil of Lord Voldemort with the support of his friends and allies. Right now, currently in the world, the country of South Sudan is looking for some other regional actor to step up and be their chosen one. Right now, the country is plagued with a terrible civil war. And as the Washington Post describes on October the 17th, 2017, by citing the UN Security General, Jean-Pierre Lacroix, by saying that right now, African nations are not cooperating together. They're not agreeing to a peace agreement that they made in 2015, and it's actually considered to be lukewarm. Moreover, this article explains how that lukewarm agreement is leading to 2 million deaths in the country of South Sudan. So with all of this in mind, it is imperative that we ask today's question: how should regional actors alleviate the turmoil facing the country of South Sudan? We can see that the answer to this question is very simple. These regional actors simply need to step up and protect the people of South Sudan. The way that this can happen is through 3 key areas. First, we can look at how they can provide basic needs security for these people. Second, we can look at specifically how they can focus on providing women with security. And third and finally, we look at how they can provide protection for people in their own countries. So first, let's look at how the countries and the regional actors in African nations can actually provide security in the form of basic necessities. Maslow's hierarchy of needs basically explains that as people, we have lower level needs and then raised to higher ones. If we don't have our basic fundamental needs met on the lower levels of a pyramid, we're never going to be able to have self-actualization or things like love. Right now, the people of South Sudan don't have their basic needs met. This is best explored by the fact that they don't have food security or water security. A Washington Post article from October the 16th, 2017 best describes the lack of food security by equating it to a numbers game. According to this article, it says that in South Sudan, a bowl of corn cost $320 American dollars. Compare that to the city of New York, where it only cost $1.20. So basically, these people are without access to their food. If regional actors want to be able to help this country, the first thing they can do is create shipments of food to this country to be able to provide them with this basic need. But moreover, not only do these people not have access to food, they also don't have access to water. According to a BBC article from October of 2017, they explain that 2 million people, 795 million people throughout the course of this war have lacked access to both food and water. These are basic needs that people have and need to have fulfilled. If they don't, then they're not going to be able to ever actually overcome this turmoil that's facing their country. So now let's look at the second way that regional actors can help provide and promote peace in this country by providing access to security for women. This is best explored through an Al Jazeera article that was published today, when they explain that tens of thousands of women have faced sexual violence during the course of this war. They best explain that by saying that these women are raped, they're victims of gang rape, they have sold into slavery, and are even sexually mutilated. If regional actors want to help the country of South Sudan, they have to protect their most vulnerable people. And that happens to be women who can't even speak up for themselves in this country. So at the end of the day, if South Sudan is looking for their chosen one or looking for their hero, they're going to need a country to step up and figure out how to help promote peace and security for their women. So third and finally, let's look at how the regional actors in this area can promote peace and prosperity by providing safe places. According to a New York Times article published in October of 2017, 3.5 million people have been displaced from this war. That has created a huge refugee crisis and a problem for countries and actors like the United States. An article from the Christian Science Monitor, published in October as well, explains how nations such as Germany and the United States and other European actors and other Western actors can't actually handle this refugee influx because right now they're trying to help handle the Syrian crisis. So the article goes on to further explain how regional African actors that are safe and stable need to step up and be willing to take other refugees in from the South Sudan. That if they would be willing to take in, it estimates about 1,000 different refugees throughout the course of a year, then they'll be able to promote this peace and prosperity and help protect the people, which is the best thing that they can do to help solve this instability. So, in conclusion, today we looked at the question, how should regional actors help promote stability in the South Sudan? And we decided that the answer to this question is very simple. They need to be able to protect the people of South Sudan. They can do this through 3 key areas. First, by promoting food security, basic needs security. Second, by helping save women. And third and finally, by providing safe places for the people that have lost their homes due to the violence in their country. So right now, the people of South Sudan are basically looking for a chosen one. They're looking for somebody that can protect their